there's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to
2025 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Price range, $241,300. What you need to know. Porsche is giving the 911 range extensive updates for 2025. The 911 Carrera GTS has a new hybrid powertrain with 532 horsepower and 449 lb-ft of torque. The base 911 Carrera has a more powerful twin-turbo inline-six engine and a fully digital instrument cluster. The big news for the 2025 Porsche 911 range is the new hybrid powertrain that debuts in the Carrera GTS. But other 911 models, notably the base Carrera, are getting some important changes as well. All 911s have a fresh design, and while it isn't exactly a handsome evolution of the current 911, the additions are functional. On the Carrera GTS, the vertical slats in the lower part of the front fascia are closed to optimize aerodynamics, but when extra cooling is needed, they open to feed air to the radiators. Around back there's a GTS-specific exhaust setup that integrated the pipes into the diffuser and a new look to the Porsche logo on the rear decklid. What powers the 911 Carrera? The base car's 3.0-liter twin-turbo flat-six engine gets a number of important revisions. This engine now uses the intercooler from the 911 Turbo, as well as turbochargers adapted from the previous 911 Carrera GTS. The end result is a small increase in power, 388 horsepower, compared to 379 HP previously. Torque output remains unchanged at 331 lb-ft. Porsche says the 2025 911 Carrera can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in as little as 3.7 seconds with the optional Sport Chrono Pack, on its way to a top speed of 183 miles per hour. Those are improvements of 0.1 second and 1 mile per hour, respectively. The Porsche 911 goes hybrid. Debuting on the Carrera GTS, the Porsche 911 finally includes electrification. The hybrid system is made up of a permanently excited synchronous motor that's integrated into the 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, as well as a small 1.9 kWh lithium-ion battery mounted in the frunk. Porsche says the battery is about the size of a typical 12-volt unit. Compared to the outgoing Carrera GTS, the new one only weighs 103 pounds more. The new 3.6-liter flat-six engine has just one electrically driven turbocharger instead of the twin-turbo setup used previously. The electric motor and new turbo flat-six combine to make 532 HP and 449 lb-ft of torque. That makes this GTS more powerful than the 911 turbos of not too long ago. Porsche says the new hybrid GTS can accelerate to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds and has a top speed of 194 miles per hour. To help it cut a rug on pavement, rear-wheel steering is standard on the GTS, as are Porsche's active anti-roll bars, which are built into the hybrid's high-voltage system. How does the 911 drive? Changes to the base Carrera model are minimal, so it still has all the hallmarks of the previous, well-liked version. While it lacks the neck-snapping power the Porsche badge might inspire, it's still plenty quick and really comes into its own at higher speeds. Handling is crisp and trustworthy, and the Carrera is at home at both on the highway and on a racetrack. Driving the new GTS with its T-hybrid engine is a truly rapid experience. There's loads of power from the new electrically assisted powertrain, and that power is both accessible and immediate. Just when you thought the standard Carrera was fast enough, the GTS is faster still. Road holding is superb, and the GTS can be driven with supreme confidence at all speeds. And thanks to optional all-wheel drive, the GTS can be enjoyed through all seasons. How comfortable is the 911? Despite being essentially a sports car, the 911 offers passengers a quiet, comfortable interior that can be used for hours on end without fatigue. An adaptive suspension can be softened for a pleasant ride and adjustable exhaust can be quieted right down for longer drives. The multitude of seating options offer both comfort and support with plenty of adjustability. The climate control is also more than up to the job of keeping the cabin temperature regulated. Optional heated and ventilated seats are a bonus. How's the Porsche 911's interior? A few small changes make the 911 a bit more ergonomically friendly. The drive mode switch, engine start button, gear selector stalk, and new driver assistance stalk are more closely positioned to the steering wheel, making them easier to access. What's more, the center console has a bit more storage space, including a cooled compartment for your smartphone. Additionally, Porsche decided to no longer offer rear seats as standard. If you want your 911 Carrera or Carrera GTS with back seats, they're available as a no-cost option. How's the 911's tech? The 911 no longer features a single analog gauge for the instrument cluster. Instead, the traditional 5 dials have been replaced with one 12.6-inch screen with multiple configurable views. It's a lot like what we've already seen in the Taycan and recently refreshed Cayenne. In the 10.9-inch center screen, Porsche's communication management infotainment system has some small upgrades that make the menus easier to navigate. How much will the new 911 cost? We expect Porsche to announce full pricing for the 911 range as more and more models are announced. Regarding the new 911 Carrera and Carrera GTS, however, here's what you can expect to pay. All prices include a $1,995 destination charge. Porsche 911 Carrera, $122,095. Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet, $135,395. Porsche 911 Carrera GTS, $166,895. Porsche 911 Carrera GTS Cabriolet, $180,195. Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS, $174,695. Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS Cabriolet, $187,995. Porsche 911 Targa 4 GTS, $187,995. Competitors to consider. Buyers looking for alternatives to the 911 have a few strong choices. BMW's M8 is a larger, more traditional Grand Touring car but still packs a wallop of power so long as you opt for the twin-turbo V8 engine. Mercedes-AMG has revamped its AMG GT Coupe with its target clearly set on beating the Porsche 911. The AMG GT Coupe is now more refined and practical, and when optioned with its top-tier engine, devastatingly fast. The Chevrolet Corvette is also a viable option. It's comfortable, capable, and available with 3 different powertrains that cater to even the most hardcore enthusiast.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah. has no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel